Sleep is the ultimate performance enhancer, but here's the problem. Most high performers are doing it wrong. You might think adding more hours is gonna fix your afternoon energy crash, but the truth is, it's not about time, it's about quality. In this video, I'm gonna break down 6 sleep pillars used by billionaires and backed by science. So if you wanna wake up sharper, think clearer, and perform at your absolute best, stick with me, because I guarantee at least one of these is why you are tired right now. Pillar number 1 is consistent sleep. So why do billionaires schedule their bedtime like a board meeting? It's because they know consistency is king. Billionaire Bezos openly says that 8 hours is a non-negotiable for him. And that isn't just his preference, it's backed by science. A 2017 study published in the peer-reviewed journal Sleep found that irregular bedtimes led to worse performance and lower sleep quality, even when people got the same total hours. Most entrepreneurs treat sleep like it's just a side hustle, different hours every night. But if you ran your company that way, it would collapse. It's the same thing here. Pick a bedtime that you could defend 5 to 6 nights a week and treat it like payroll, on time, every time. Because if you're serious about how you show up for your clients, your teammates, your spouse, and your kids, this is your foundation. Consistency comes first, but schedule alone won't save you. How you start the day is what actually locks it in. And that leads me to pillar 2, morning light exposure. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman is really adamant about this. The first thing he does in the morning is goes outside and makes sure that sunlight hits his eyes. And I know what you're thinking, why? It's because that light resets your circadian rhythm. It's like hitting reset on your body's natural internal clock. And without that sunlight, your clock drifts, your energy dips, and that melatonin release that you need at night gets pushed way back. Most people think that sleep starts at night, but it's actually earned in the morning. And the best part about this is that you only need 5-10 minutes max. That is what's going to tell your brain what time it is, and it's going to set you up for much deeper rest at night. So consistency sets your foundation, and morning light locks in the timing. But the next pillar is the question that everyone asks, and that is, how many hours do I actually need? Pillar number 3 is protecting your 7 to 9. Here's the harsh truth. Less than 7 hours is the most expensive mistake high performers like yourself make on a consistent basis. Bill Gates admitted that he underestimated sleep for years until he realized the creative costs. And those costs ain't cheap. The science is undeniable too. A 2010 meta-analysis by Lim and Ding found that sleeping just 6 hours a night for only 2 weeks produced the same cognitive decline as going 48 hours without sleep. So even if you feel fine, your brain is working at the level of someone legally drunk. Let that sink in. And how many high performers do you know brag about surviving on 4 to 5 hours a night? Doesn't really seem so impressive, does it? And this isn't just about energy either. Research shows that chronic short sleep hurts decision-making, memory consolidation, aka learning, and immune function. You cannot outwork biology. It's just the facts. So do us all a favor. Protect your 7 to 9 hours every night like your business depends on it, because it does. But even if you hit the hours, there's one common habit that we have that will sabotage it all. And that takes us into our 4th pillar, evening light discipline. You know that glowing screen at night? It's basically caffeine for your eyes. A Harvard study published in the peer-reviewed journal PNAS tested this. People read on an iPad before bed versus a printed book. And guess what they found? You already know it's bad, right? The iPad group had suppressed levels of melatonin, took longer to fall asleep, slept less, and obviously woke up much groggier the next day. So your late night Netflix binge, it might feel relaxing, but to your brain, you just slammed the double espresso. And you know what's tough? It's not just about the devices. Any bright light at night can trick your brain into thinking it's daytime. That's why Ariana Huffington bans all screens and all lights at night. So if you're serious about protecting your sleep, dim the lights, turn off the screens, and let your brain get the memo. It's time to sleep. And I know you'd like to think that was the whole story, but it's not. Because screens aside, your environment decides how deep you sleep. And that's what we're getting into next. Pillar 5 is your sleep environment. Cool, dark, and quiet. Your bedroom should feel like a cave, and the science backs this up. A 2012 review in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology found that cooler bedroom temperatures between 65 and 68 degrees improve sleep quality and shorten the time that it takes to fall asleep. And it doesn't stop there. A 2017 systematic review in Sleep Medicine showed that minimizing light and noise exposure led to more continuous sleep and deeper slow wave cycles. So if your bedroom feels more like a hotel lobby instead of a cave, don't expect that hotel level rest. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why high performers like Oprah and Bernard Arnold treat their bedrooms like absolute sanctuaries. No clutter, no glowing lights, no distractions. Just an environment that tells your body it's time to rebuild. So here's the bottom line. You don't just fall asleep, you build the architecture of sleep. And the room that you're in is gonna decide how strong that architecture is. But even if the environment is perfect, you ban screens before bed, if your mind is still racing, it's gonna be tough to get some quality sleep. That's where we're headed next. Pillar 6 is your evening wind down routine. And you have to have this. And this is one of the sneaky skills billionaires use. They know how to shut off their brains. Take Bill Gates. He does this every night by picking up a book and reading it. No emails, no spreadsheets, no glowing screens, just reading. And science backs him up as well. A Baylor University study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that people who wrote tomorrow's to-do list fell asleep 9 times faster than those who wrote down what they already finished. And the more detailed that list got, the faster they knocked out. Think of this like closing the tabs in your brain. If you leave those tabs open, you're gonna bring the office straight to the bedroom. And that is the whole point of a wind down routine. It tells your body that your workday is over and it's time for rest. So whether it's reading, stretching, journaling, prayer, or just jotting down tomorrow's to-do list, you are setting yourself up for success. So if you want that deep, restorative, slobber on your face sleep, stop treating your pillow like the place where all your stress gets dumped. You have to create a ritual that signals to your brain and your body that it's time for rest. And if you stack this along with the other 5 pillars, consistency, morning light, protecting that 7 to 9 hours, evening light discipline, and setting up your environment, sleep stops being random, and then it turns into your energy multiplier. So there you have it, 6 pillars to elite sleep. Miss even one of these and you're gonna feel it the next day. So let's just stack these things together and make sure we get that deep, restorative, building business, crushing goals, running through walls sleep. And don't be like most high performers where they just keep trying to grind harder and harder and harder, because the real competitive edge is learning how to rest smarter. So if you want more strategies like this, science-backed, practical, and designed for people who refuse to settle, like this video and hit that subscribe button, because your body, brain, and your business run better when you do. Till next time, peace.